Oh boy, 1995, man. Dude, I already built some, but I'm building the race car first, not the what's it called, the supercar. Race car first, so I end up keeping the supercar intact and not end up tearing that apart. But who remembers this, man? Remember this? Dude, this is like a piece of history right here, man. Remember that logo? The male icon logo for a little boy? It's pretty awesome. Yo, dude, look at this. Dude, remember this? Oh my goodness. I remember this. I had Legos? Are you kidding me? Damn, son. Man. Helicopter, and that's what I got. I got that, son. Stickers. Dude, you want me to go through this? You kidding me? Come on now. 1995. Freaking Tupac was alive. Biggie was alive. You kidding me? Come on now. Order form. Damn, son. See, they have like these discontinued products with the asterisks. So for example, let me find one. Some with an asterisk. I don't know if you can see some, but like the asterisk stuff, like this one, if you can see that asterisk right there. Anyways, it's discontinuing after 1 year, man. This whole thing is discontinued. A piece of history, son. Sorry for the long introduction as we move forward. Oh man, whoa, what are we looking for? Yo, who remembers this piece, man? Not this piece, but the piece that attaches to that piece. Hold on, this one. So what it does is, you can see, oh shit. This actually, oh boy. Okay. It goes in here. The piece goes in here. And this piece right here, actually, you can, dude, it's so hard to operate this with one hand. So this piece actually, oh crap, does that. So that, they end up, if you can see, there's like gears in here. I don't know. Ends up operating like, it becomes like connected, you know, son. So, okay, so I already built this. So here, if it goes forward, the top becomes connected, and the top spins, if you can see that. And then if it goes here, the bottom becomes connected, the bottom part spins, not the top. So it's like a gear shifter box. Man. Okay. To be continued. Yo, check it out. Old school technique, man. This is a two-piece. Like, two. It doesn't have the little ridges, man. So, like, if you put it, attach it, it's harder to, like, get out. You gotta use your teeth or something. Or nail clippers. These are threes. They're not gray, they're black. Everything's black. There's no grays in here. As in, like, the little rods. But, yo, it's all different. Hey, this is what I got so far. Hey. I don't know. Yeah, I like old school technique better than new school technique just because old school technique uses like the pieces that they have to make uh the product. New School Technic, they end up like making new pieces to satisfy what they want, and like if you're just like an avid Lego like build and destroyer, you end up not having a piece that you want, or like can't imagine it. So like it's more like do it yourself type kind of deal with like uh old school Technic. I don't know if that makes any sense. Like old school Technic uses basic pieces to make complex parts. New school Technic uses custom pieces to make complex parts that you might not even have, and you have to like order either the piece alone, or you have to order like a set that has the piece, and the set might not even be what you want. It might just be some random set that costs a lot, and then you know it's like spending money or something just to get the piece that you want, or the pieces that you want for like like a price that doesn't. That's more like I don't know, like it's cost. It's cost efficient. I can't find a word right now. Yeah. Okay. Back to building. The word I was looking for was cost effective. Okay. This is what I got right now. The springs. You see, there's like a gear in there, and it turns. And these are like old school gears. See, it's more like I don't know. I don't know what the word is. It's like more like lengthened. So like at higher velocities, these can break a lot easier. So like the newer versions of these, for these gears, they're more uh like the newer versions are more like sturdy, and these look more frail, and they kind of are. I don't know what this is yet, but this is probably the chair, and here's the front part, and yeah, here's like the back light. You can see there's like a red light right there. So far so good. Okay, we're here. So, some of these Lego combinations weren't easy, to say the least. Some of these angles, they take a lot of iterations for, I would imagine, for them to figure out. Because, I don't know, when placed together, like at least for the supercar later on, you would see that a lot of these Legos are combined in weird combinations where the angles miraculously match up after a lot of persistence, a lot of uh, different placements, so that this shape could be the best that it could be. And I remember as a kid, I used to have a lot of problems, like a lot of impatience with like getting the right angle so that certain things matches up. So this is what I got right now. Man, this is pretty cool though. So, this is what I got. What up? So it's like a clamp. Like this thing actually clamps down and then holds the tire together. Let's see if we can do this on camera. It's gonna be hard. Like that. You see that? Like clamps together. One thing I'm surprised about is that the shocks still work, and they're from 1995, man. I can't believe it. But anyways, yeah, like I find this kind of be redundant because you could totally have this kind of setup, but they choose to use a 3 instead of a, I guess, a 2 here, probably to make it look more badass. And this is just like clusterfuck city where a lot of these appendages are just here. I know I'm not using the word right, but I don't know how to describe them otherwise. But anyways, yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of weird angles that happen to work because someone at Lego like really put in the time and effort to find the angles to really get the Legos to match up and fit together. Like I would imagine like Lego headquarters. Like I didn't even find this online. I would imagine that like Lego headquarters, some like Lego guru would have this like chart of like just like Pythagorean theorem or like a squared plus b squared equals c squared, where like they find like all the like possibility. I can't talk. All the possibilities of like bricks fitting together in a triangular fashion so that it's doable. So instead of like someone like at Lego headquarters trying to like build and like assemble like different like things together to make it fit, they probably figured it out already, and they just use like a chart to really like figure out like the triangular orientations of how bricks are to be fit together, especially if it's Technic. You can see like a lot of triangle action here. So, anyways, here's the rotation of the axles, and the steering wheel, and then like you can see this is a V8, and then there's like yeah, and here it's like I mentioned earlier, it's like the gear shift where it doesn't really do much, to be honest. Like it just goes forwards and back. I think that's why they kind of discontinued it. Perhaps maybe someone like an inventor might have a use for it, but like I don't know. It didn't. I mean, it goes the same direction if it has it like forward, like that, or if it's backwards, it still goes the same direction. Like, wait, actually, let's see. It's going. Oh, actually, it doesn't. Never mind. I'm mistaken. Oh boy. So yeah, I guess it does like a forward. Like see, you can see the gears like going up or going down, I guess, depending on what you're looking at. And then backwards, and I'm like rotating the tire the same direction. So that's pretty neat. Well, they have it in here, but they discontinued it after a while. Maybe they have it like some like a really rare pack, but in this set they don't have it. So this is the race car version of the supercar that's here, and I plan to take this apart because I want to make this, which is what I really want to make. But to get it out the way, here are the leftover pieces. As you can see, there's a lot of them. Yeah, so that's why I want to build this first, so I could say I built it, and then because like once I make the supercar, I might not tear it apart anytime soon. I might just like let it sit in like on a mantle or something. So like at least I know what this looks like, and then I'm gonna build the supercar in the same video. Oh, the disheartening fact is that I gotta take this apart, which is probably gonna be tomorrow because I still want to like just like mess around with it. As you can see, like you can hear like the axles aren't like really quiet. Like the little spring back thing that the plastic has makes a creaky noise. That's from like just the wheels, like this axle thing. So like you see, I don't know. This is like really minor, but you gotta put it in this way because the other way, the round actually like blocks it off. I don't know if this makes any sense. I'm kind of tired right now, but like if you put it in backwards, the gray thing, it doesn't fit. If you put it in frontwards, then it fits between the two. I don't know how the two things on a wheel, the white things on a wheel, right? Like here and here. Damn it, I don't know. I might cut this out. Anyways, okay. One last thing. This is like the precursor to like the F1 like Williams car. I'm assuming because like the base was like really familiar. It looked like the F1 Williams car. The base actually, like without like all the like stuff, just the chassis, I guess. But I guess they paid an ode or a tribute to this dynamic race car back in the days because I mean technically the Williams you can't convert that into a supercar. It's like a patented F1 race car. So like with Legos, like they usually come with like double like guidelines for you to follow to make two different like vehicles from the same Legos. So that's what they did here, and I can't. But with like tribute cars like Ferrari or like F1 or something, they don't do that. They usually don't do that. Anyways, because like it's hard to make like a real product out of the same pieces. Like they had like it would eventually like be like a lot of different pieces. So yeah, I'm reminded of the F1 racer that I built back when like 2006 or something with this vehicle, which was out in 1995. So someone like recycled where a lot of like a little bit of things here and there, but yeah, nice. Real quickly, how this gear works to go frontwards and backwards is that this is actually like spinning on its own, and so is this one. It depends on which way the gears would want to lock up. If it locks up forward, it would make this gear be connected to the rod. So which way the rod's going, this gear will move it also. And same with this one. Then this one's locked to go that way. And the reason that it goes frontwards or forwards, given that the wheel is moving in the same direction, is because there's like a circular motion where this gear, if you can see, is connected to this gear, and then here, and then to the large gear down there, and then back to and like the large gear has a rod that extrudes out to the little gear down here, so it's like a circular like transfer of energy basically. So if both gears are actually like locked, if you're just like saying like just like if we were to give that scenario, then nothing will run because the circular would make it want to break it. It would break the gears because like it's circular but in a different direction. So I don't know if I'm making any sense right now. You could probably skip this if you're like really mad or something. But anyways, so if this locks up, this circular transfer of energy makes it so that this goes backwards. When this goes backwards, then depending on your preference, either you can either assign this frontwards or backwards. I guess we could say frontwards, and then if this is transferred backwards, then this is locked up, and then the transfer of energy makes it so that it's going backwards. Oh man, this is hard. So then like the engine will be like going backwards. I mean technically the engine doesn't have a preference on which way it's rotating because it's always going to be like moving. Nevertheless, it just depends on which direction if you really pay close attention. So if I were to move this wheel forward and it locks up to the back, it's so the gear that's locked up is rotating towards you, and then if you lock it up forwards, and if I were to rotate in the same direction, it's the gear that we had locked up is going in the opposite direction. So that's how you distinguish forwards from backwards, and the engine moves the way that it's locked up. Like accordingly, basically. So, oh man, that was a hard explanation. Hopefully, the engineering experts would kind of get what I'm saying. The other people, I'm sorry, man. That's the best I could do to explain how this works. It's like a circular transfer energy. Depends on which one you locks up. And then if you have both locked up, then the gears will break. And if you have the front locked up, if you can assign it forwards, it's going forwards. And then if you have the back locked up, then it's going backwards. Yeah, I'm building the supercar right now, and as you can see, I'm slowly but surely tearing apart the what's it called? The race car. So, I want to give, this is only a 2-layer vehicle right now. 2 Lego layers. So, you can see the suspension, the chassis, and then to make light of, there's like 4 gear shifts that you could do. So, one is here, and this is rotated from the engine. Hold on. Hold up. The gears are really tight. I don't know why. This first gear, so the gears are kind of tight. It's like I need like a motor to keep it consistent. But second gear look like this. It's not so tight. It's not as fast. Then third. Not sure, it might be backwards. Anyways, this is backwards. Not sure if you could tell any of the speeds, but basically it's 4-wheel drive, and this is connected to the engine, which is going to be here somewhere. Alright, cool. See you in a bit. Oh, there's like all the bricks I'm using and tearing apart of the race car. As you can see, I'm doing it systematically where I'm not tearing apart every piece. I'm only tearing apart the ones that I need and then leaving the ones attached, because in case they reuse like the design somehow, I can still have it intact, so I don't have to go searching again. So that's a bit of a tactic, maybe. I'm not sure, but I didn't tear apart every single piece and put it back in the box. I kept some pieces like whole. I don't know, this chair might be reused, I don't know. Stuff like that. See you in a bit. Yo, this is what I got right now. Steering wheel. I'm not sure why the front isn't connected, but the back is connected where it does steering. Not sure why. Might have done something wrong, but probably not. Because I checked the instructions like 3 times and like this is what I got. It's not really connecting. Not sure why. I'll get back to you on that. The reason that I'm filming is right now is this is gonna be a key moment where this is gonna be the gear shifter for 1, 2, 3, 4. It's gonna be connected here, and yeah, it's gonna be great. Ah, crap, I didn't do it right. So I gotta put it in neutral. Okay, so 1, 2, and then I bring back 3, 4. That's pretty cool. I already showed you before how the gear shift works, so I'm not gonna do that again. But it's coming along pretty well. Yeah, your leftover, I mean not leftover, still in progress stuff. So this is what before Lego started using rubber, I guess. I'm not sure if I'm good on my history, but this is like a chain link. This is one chain link, and the front, and there's like the back, and it's connected like 21 times to make this chain link right here, and it's pretty nifty. Now the chain link I think are made out of rubber, at least with the new Legos that are out. The chain link's usually rubber so that people don't ingest these or somehow lose it. So like it's plus rubber might be more sturdier. So like with the Lego Builder Academy, this chain link is made out of rubber instead of. But back in the days, Legos was strictly plastic. Well, at least to my historical knowledge or lack thereof. But okay, back to work. So I got pretty far with this. Anyways, I figured out the gear problem. But basically, everything's connected where the knob here is like the user steering wheel, where you can see is the energy is transferred from here to here, and then there's like a axle where it cuts here, and then man, it transfers to here, and then all the way to here, and then and then around to the steering wheel. Basically, there's like some more gears down there. Man, it's hard to tell. I think I should have recorded a little bit earlier than this, but camera ran out of batteries. Basically, there's two gears down here that connect to the steering wheel. So basically, a full turn here is a half turn there. If you remember from the earlier session, there's like a bigger gear here and a smaller gear here, so that's why the difference is. But it's all-wheel steering, and right here, this is old school, but it's like the lights, old school lights, where it pops up right here. So energy's being transferred, and then it goes here, and then that's across, and then that's pretty cool. They don't have that on the new supercar. This is like old Technic style supercar. The new supercar that Technic has, like, there's too many like big one-piecers, and like there's less bricks involved, and it's less intricate. I would say this is intricate because a lot of thought went into this. Like the corners, it has to exactly match for it to be in this shape. And as you can see, there was like a smooth brick right here to keep it so that this isn't exactly perfect. So the smooth piece right here to prevent the bricks from, like, I don't know, fighting over itself. And this is like a really good triangular design where the bricks line up perfectly so that it's interlocked to form this angle to make basically the grill, if you will. So here, it's clamped here to give it the shock absorber system, and here, if you can see, like, there's like a gray triangular system where it's in a corner for here. Man, I wish I had more words for this. It's in a corner, and that makes it restricted so that the springs work in its optimal manner. So after I cover that, the dash is basically it's like in motion, but I'm imagining that it clamps here so that it would stay still, but it's in like a 45 degrees angle from the rest of the bricks, and we got some vertical bricks to hold it together. And here's the engine, similar to the what's it called, the race car. And we got the triangular engine part to see to show it's like fully in motion. Just to see how fast it's going, basically. Now, oh, we got the roof here, and then we still got to build the chairs, but we got the gear shifter right, and then this is the dash again, and then yeah, it's going along pretty swell, I would say so myself. Dude, I'm losing my voice, man. I'm sorry. It's been a while since I talked. I've been just building. It's been one heck of a journey. So, yeah, it's really sturdy. None of it's like fragile at all. It's like really well built, even if it's not done, but it's pretty good. So here, oh snap, just jinxed myself. Yeah, this needs more adjusting. Hold up, I'll be right back. I'm back. So this is a new build design. Well, it's an old build design, but it's new in my book, where it's like a triangular shape, basically what's it called? A trapezoid. And for this to be fit, they added an extra, I guess, washer here. I want to call this a washer so bad, but they added an extra washer here so that this is the entire length. It's not so otherwise it will be kind of short. So they added a washer here and added the little thing here, the gray thing here, which clamps it very well. But I would say this will be a very unique design, and this actually goes like here. So because like right when I stopped the video, this like it broke itself. So I broke it. So like this will clamp it together. Man, okay. Back to building. I have still quite a bit of pieces left. Not too many, but substantial. Keep me busy for a while. And I'm on step 31. They put a lot of bricks in single steps. This is 16 plus for a reason, but old school technique used to be like really brief. They don't like new school technique. They will like really show you like where everything goes, and like they don't add like disguised. I mean, sometimes you just buy the drawing, you could tell which pieces are new from the original picture. But now it's like they add so many more bricks into the design, and the design doesn't like change like directions. It's always like the same orientation for the geometry of the vehicle. So you don't get a different like turn of the vehicle just to get a better view of what's going on. You get one view of the vehicle and you work with it. And sometimes if you don't realize the difference between 31 and 30, like a few steps afterwards, then you'll realize, oh, I missed a few bricks from like the earlier steps. They tend to have a lot of steps per like numerical. They don't make it easy for you and like have like pages and pages of books like just of like steps to like really guide you through it. And also old school technique, they put all the pieces in here. They have different packaging, but you gotta open all the packaging, and then like the find process is a lot harder. Like new school technique, they have like bags 1 through I don't know 11. They have like bags 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and like the directions will tell you which bag to open, so then you don't waste time trying to find your bricks and all that. Old school technique, you're left alone with like all the bricks when you begin. So like it is an uphill battle when trying to find the bricks for to follow the directions. So we come a long way, but I like old school technique just because, I mean, it's more, I mean, you get to enjoy it a lot longer. Like even with the more complicated build and new school technique, it'll top off at like 6 hours. Like this one, I'm like at my 8th hour or something. I'm still not done because first of all, I had to take apart the race car and find bricks from there. But second of all, like, I had to really dig deep and like try to find all the bricks, and it just takes a while and figure out the intricate design because like uh, just more uh, yeah, just more like I don't know, it just feels like you really need to like know the art of I don't know how to build Legos or something to like get the feel of it. If you're just a newcomer and you buy this product from Lego straight up, you probably get lost, or you probably like miss a beat that Legos tells you to do, and you're probably like you have to go back and figure out what's going on. But like as a long time builder, I know what to expect and what's gonna happen next on a lot of builds, and the anticipation helps me really put this uh, product together in a really like good fashion without wasting too much time and without like stress levels rising. So back to building. So this is the finished product. Our headlights, bows, and then you got the mirror, you got the side mirrors, and then you got the steering. Man, I wish I could do this. Hold up. Okay. Yeah, the suspension is pretty good. You got the chairs, and you got the back. It opens up like that, and then it closes like that. You got the wings, and you got the engine. And of course, you got the gear shift 1 through 4 with the 1 through 3, I guess, with the reverse. And yeah, it looks just like the picture. Looks pretty cool. And here are the leftovers. You don't see that many pieces. Yeah, pretty cool. Then you get the yeah, front and back. It's all-wheel drive. Get the front. That's pretty cool though. Now let's get the back. And this is where you turn to operate the steering wheel. This is the headlights. Yeah, pretty cool. Okay, on to the next one. Yeah, completed the Behemoth 1995 vehicle. Feels pretty good. So, look at this. This is a joint that is more of a regular construction, and then the other joints works with them. So it's the next morning, just realizing that. So the top, for it to be constructed so that it doesn't make way for the sides, it actually gives way right here. So there's like a double joint right here for the top, and for the side there's a double joint right here, so that it can accommodate this one joint piece up here. And of course there's like the latch that makes it hold, like the hood, and so like you gotta push it in for it to come down. So that's what I discovered the next morning. And also, just a briefly, the wheelbase. There's a lot of construction going on. This is actually the steering wheel for the user to steer instead of just the steering wheel. And this is continued on to the steering wheel. I'll get into that. Yeah, it's one nice construction. So if I move the centerpiece, then all the wheels spin. Okay. Now somehow I need to show you this. Not sure how I'm gonna do it with one hand, but basically, so here's the turning motion. Yeah, I think I broke it. Anyways, one full turn is a half turn on the end. So if I turn a full one, the back wheel will turn half. And it's not really regulated to turn this way because you'll break the joints, but I can't show you this any better with like one hand, I guess. I don't know. So that's it. So this is the engine on idle. I'll be spinning the engine, and only the inside gears are moving. None of the other gears are moving. So then you get the point, and then it moves forward. I can't make it move forward with one finger, but I'll probably break it. But it's pretty cool. Wish you could see this better, but it's definitely working. It's pretty cool.